Sup everyone, welcome to another episode of Garage Topics. Today we're going to go over this garage and it's almost finished, but not quite there. I guess it's never really be finished, but a lot of progress has been made, so I want to share it with you guys. Let's check it out. A lot of you guys have checked out my original video and I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, thanks a lot for watching, and if you like the video and other videos I make, feel free to subscribe. I'm making a ton more content coming soon. This garage has been a labor of love. It has taken a tremendous amount of time. We are almost at the 1 year mark since when we broke ground and starting the construction, and we're at 99% done, and I want to show you the updates we've done since the last video. If you haven't watched that video, it's up in the whatever corner. Go check it out. Since that video, a lot of progress has been made, primarily finished work. Biggest improvement that you'll notice since the last video is that all of the walls are done, except up there, don't really worry about that. But man, what a huge difference it's made. So I put all of the wood down here. It's like a T111 type wood siding. What I went ahead and done is I painted it myself. That was not too hard. Actually bought one of those airless sprayer guns, made a huge difference, made it go so much quicker. But the camera's picking it up as like a grayish green. That's kind of what it is, depending on what color or what lighting there is. It's green, it's gray, that's exactly what I wanted. So that took a lot of time. It's just after work and every weekend, just grinding. The rest of this is all metal. I contemplated doing this myself, and I am 100% glad I didn't, because the crew that I had do this took them 4 days, and it was like 3 guys. It took them forever. This would have taken me months to finish myself, but they did an awesome job. It's technically exterior white metal, and it's just J-channel trimmed from where my wood was to the black ceiling. It looks incredible. Another thing I've done too is I finished all the trim work around the windows and doors. All this is like 1x4 wood, but I decided to stain it because painting it and caulking it would have taken forever. So I just cut it into pieces, stained it, and slapped it up there using a nail gun. So all the 4 windows are done, and also the door trim as well. It really makes a huge difference. It looks great, and it really wasn't that expensive. It did take a lot of wood though, more than I thought. This matches there with the other wood. And truth be told, I only stained this because staining it is, in my opinion, a lot easier than painting it. So that's why I did it, but actually it looks fancy, but I wasn't really trying to do that. I was just trying to be quick and simple with it, but it looks good. So I've got 3 doors, 2 in the front, 1 in the back, and that one in the back is just for like a breeze through area, right? So the 18-foot door is meant for 2 cars to park in here, and then this 10-foot door is meant just for like a working area. But because I've got a problem and too many cars, I've actually crammed 2 extra cars in here. And so my latest video was on the Subaru. I'm actually just wrapped up doing work to it, and I'm about to start doing paint prep. Man, I love this car more than I thought I ever would. But again, you got 2 cars here, it's great. Bronco's about to have another video update. It's about to go into the knife and get some serious work done to it. But you can see here, you got 2 cars here, 2 big vehicles here, and then you've got this area right over here, which when this is cleaned up, this will be like a kind of workout area. And then this area over here will be where we do a lot of filming backdrop. Also have a TV set up here and kind of like a hangout spot. We've got the HVAC in here to make it nice and cozy when you want it. And truth be told, the insulation holds up really well, so I don't turn on the heat a ton, only when it's really, really cold out. So part of my massive mess over in the work area. So I planned this garage with using this racking system I had. I bought this from a Sears that closed down like 5 years ago. It was a ugly, ugly teal color. And so what I did is I bought 3 cans of spray black enamel, and it turned out incredible. I really am happy how much nicer this looks. It is a trash heap right now because of all the junk, but that black ties in really nicely to these toolboxes that I have. Bought this US General Harbor Freight Special several years ago. Like, they've skyrocketed since then, and got this Husky off of a coworker and a friend that unfortunately passed away. But it ties in really well. I really enjoy it, and I need to put some more stuff up there, such as all these Bronco parts that are just sitting around collecting dust. I have these old cabinets that were looking gross as well. I just bought some more paint and slapped it on them as well, and these turned out great. These just hold a bunch of random stuff. I need to really go through and organize these. You can tell the original color was like this gross tan looking color. Same thing with this metal cabinet as well. Just slapped some paint on it, and it turned out it was pretty easy to paint. I didn't do too much prep work. I didn't expect it to be perfect. Slapped some wood on top. And it looks great. This will be really nice when we actually clean up this area and get it all organized, but I'm pretty happy with how all the colors are tying in together. Almost forgot to mention this freaking Club Dirty Fresh Garage Topic sign. My folks got this for me for my birthday last year, and it's just been sitting around until I had a perfect opportunity to hang it. And it looks great with the ceiling and all the other black accents. It just has the Garage Topics logo and then Michael's Garage. I like to put some lighting behind that at some point, but for now, it's hanging up right there and looking fresh. But I've got more decorating to do. I'm gonna keep it kind of classy, but also make it look fun in here. I've got a ton of posters, but I'll be selective about which ones go up in here because trying to keep it fresh. Gotta keep it Club Dirty Fresh 24/7. So you can see I've moved in, right? And there's one thing that I did not address, and it's the floor. So I completely emptied this garage completely and scrubbed it and cleaned it in hopes of prepping the floor to put a different sealer on it. I was told that the concrete crew put a water-based sealer on this, and they did a really bad job. It looks gross. So with a water-based sealer, it's just gonna pressure wash it off, but turns out it's a chemical sealer. I found out by buying some Zol, whatever it's called, some harsh chemical. It's in here somewhere. Xylene. Xylene, I found out through some YouTube videos, if you put it on solvent-based sealer, it'll get all gummy and sticky, and it did that. So that meant that I could not pressure wash this sealant off and then slap some new stuff on. I would have to like mechanically grind it, and I just don't have the time for that right now. So as of right now, we're sticking with these floors. They're kind of gross, but it makes me not have to fret about the floor. I can actually just work in here. And it does have some sealing activities and sealing characteristics. So if I drop oil in it, I can wipe it off easily, but man, every time we park, it just tears the sealant up. So if anyone wants to sponsor me, holler at me in the comments section, but as of right now, we're not doing anything on the floor. I'm probably gonna do some of those garage carpets on the floor and just deal with that for a while, but eventually I would like to get some kind of epoxy flooring in here. Not sure if I addressed the lighting last time, so I'm gonna do a whole separate video on the lighting in this garage and dedicate some extra information about that. So again, this video is just kind of a quick recap. I've got 6 Hyperlight Bay lights in here. They are extremely bright. There's almost no shadows in here at all, and that's exactly what I wanted, but it is blindingly bright in here, which is good for working, but when you're just trying to have some fun and hang out, it's too bright. So what I've done, you'll be able to see in a second, boom, I've got 12 of these Barina warm light LED lights. Let me see if the color correction works. I'm gonna turn the highlights off and keep those Barinas on. There we go. It actually does a really good job with the color correction. So you can visibly tell the different warmth that this garage has now because of these lights. And it turned out a lot better than I expected. I just have them running off of an outlet and they all string along. I have to tuck the wires on this side, but that side I've completely tucked since I had the ladder access. But it makes working out here at night when you're just trying to look on a computer or do some small things a lot easier. But if you're doing some really deep work, turn the bright boys on. Get ready to get blinded. You ready? Bow! Yeah, it's pretty bright, but I thoroughly enjoy it. Again, dedicated video coming on lighting very soon. So what's left as far as garage construction goes? I've got some weird stuff going on with the lighting on the outside, but I'll make a different video for that. It's basically done. I just got a sense that it's acting up a little bit. I've got a couple of outlet covers that I still need to cover up. Some of them I just have to cut the white metal paneling you can see up there. All the cords for the garage doors I have to restaple because we took them off to paint it and install the metal. I've got to tuck the wires for these lights. I got to paint that wood trim white, and then just organize and clean it up, honestly. I do have to finalize what I'm doing with this corner section here, but that will be fun. That's going to be like a man cave hangout kind of area. I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be a whole dedicated video with that. But I wanted to update you guys on what's going on in this garage because I'm cranking out some videos now and I didn't want you to see, hey, there's a different color on the wall now. But I'm really excited. I cannot express how grateful I am to have this garage and be able to share it with you guys. But if you got any questions about it, leave me a comment. I'm happy to answer them. If you want to build a garage like this yourself, just go do it. But plan it out, and we're going to have a lot of videos coming on the whole planning process, what it took to actually get this in place, and of course, what it costs, because we're still not done with the costs. I'm basically done. I've probably got another 100 bucks or less. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you keep it real and don't do anything I wouldn't do because, you know, keep it real. Keep it real, gangsters. Peace out.